And we are live on today. Hello, my name is Morello Kane. I am the founder of the Hair Debate, author of Seven Love Languages of Hair, and I am here with these two beautiful ladies. Oh my God, I'm so excited today to have founder of Born Beautiful, Miss Daisy Jones, with us today. And then also too, we have her partner, I'm going to say Miss Angela Ellington with us, and we're going to talk to Miss Ellington a little bit. But I'm so excited because, guys, I have not even heard this story, but I know that it's powerful. And so we're going to take a few minutes to get to know Miss Daisy for a second. And so, Miss Daisy, how are you doing today?
I'm doing awesome. Thanks for having me.
Oh, I'm loving it. Okay, so now you're not a hair care provider. Okay, guys, I just want to go ahead and let you guys know she's not a hair care provider, but you do have a story behind this brand. So let me ask you first, how long have you been working with this brand?
So I've been working with this brand about 5 years
Okay.
in
Okay.
the making. And so we are in gear two.
Okay, okay. I love that. I
Yes.
love that. And so you truly have a story behind this brand that you have birthed. And so when did this begin with your story? Please tell us.
Well, actually, it began and I'll never forget this day because this was, I just got back from a cruise with my honey, and we had cruised to the Bahamas. And it
Oh,
was actually the first time, it was 2011. It was the first time I ever wore anything like a sew in.
okay.
And I went to the same lady I was always going to, and she took the weave out. And what I figured out the next morning, she
Mhm.
also cut like the crown of my hair out,
Wow. Wow.
all of it,
Wow. What, all of it?
all of it.
Wow.
And then she went on and permed my hair. And I noticed that I was burning, but I wasn't
Wow.
quite sure. And then so she took like the sides of my hair and covered up my crown. And she was like, "Well, you're going right to bed. It's about 8 o'clock. Maybe you can style it in the morning." And I said, "That's fine. I'm tired."
Mm-hmm.
So the next morning I woke up and I literally had
A
it
heart attack.
was matted to my head. I had blisters in my head, and
What?
absolutely no hair in the middle. There's pictures on my website. Had absolutely no hair in the middle. And I was devastated. I was like, "Oh my God, what do I do now?" So I
Wow.
made an appointment with my dermatologist, and she had to do a biopsy. She had to do a biopsy.
Really?
Yes, it was
Okay.
bad. She had to do a biopsy, and she came back and she said, "I'm gonna be honest with you. It may grow back and it may not."
Oh, that's what the dermatologist said?
Yes.
Wow.
And she
Wow.
said, "You have to go natural, 18 months or plus."
Wow.
Yes. And so I hadn't seen my hair probably since I was 8 years old. Not natural and not in a natural state.
Right. Oh
So
my
I didn't
God.
know what was going on. And so I was like, "Oh my goodness, this is really bad."
Wow.
And then the job that I was working at the time, I was a trainer. So I was in front
Oh,
of
and
people all
yes.
the time.
Wow. Wow.
So here I am, green, don't know how to wear a wig, don't know how to
Right.
do weave, and we're kind of in the beginning of this natural hair movement, and so don't know how to do that either.
Right. Right.
So I don't know how to do anything with it. And so here I was, the product she recommended, it was just not made for texture hair. And I was
The product that the dermatologist recommended.
like, exactly.
Okay.
It was not
Okay.
made for texture hair.
Wow.
So I went to another stylist thinking she could save some of this, she could fix this. And she said, no, ma'am.
Okay.
Everything
Okay.
on your hair, I got to cut off.
Oh, okay. So before we go into that, because again, this is the first time I've heard this story. So I'm taken back. Okay. First
Yes.
of all, okay, because because it's one thing you have been wearing relaxers like all your life.
Yes.
That's what you were used to.
Yes.
How long was your hair at that time?
At the time, I had it about the length it is right now because it was kind of like a
Okay,
bob. It was kind of
like a
like a
bob.
bob.
Okay, a strong bob, would you say?
Right.
Okay, so you have a bob there. You get the relaxer, and you literally wake up that morning prior to going to work.
Prior to
Okay,
going to
prior to
work.
going to work, and
Yes.
you literally go to comb, and oh my God, your facial expression. I know said it all.
Yes.
And your heart dropped. I know it did.
It
First of
did.
all, did you go into work that day?
I don't think I did. I can't even remember. So I just remember storming back to that salon,
Wow.
just really, really mad. And I remember them offering me a year worth of conditioning.
What?
That's yes.
Oh,
In the
it
same
does
place
not
that did it. In the
add
same place that did it.
up.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. Okay, so now the dermatologist, recommended that, you just go natural in a world that you had no idea
No
about.
idea. No
Okay,
idea.
no idea about. Okay, so now you're going natural, and you're in front of people, so I can just imagine the comfortability and your self-confidence behind that.
Yeah.
And so you went, but the dermatologist prescribed a product from you that just did not work. You were
Yeah.
just like, okay, this is not working, and this is coming from a professional, guys,
Yeah.
and from a professional. And so at that point now, and here's the thing, you're seeing a professional getting a product, your hair, you already saw one professional that took your hair out with a chemical. Then you send the professional, the dermatologist, our specialist actually. And
Mhm.
so the specialist that you're seeing provides a product that is harsh to your hair as well. Okay,
Yeah.
so now you are now seeing another hairstylist. Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
so now please, so what was she able to advise you?
She basically said, I cannot save anything. You have to
Wow.
cut everything off. Everything. So I was like, okay,
Wow.
I'm definitely gonna look like a boy. Just because I was never one of those women who just went totally
Like I could
commando
do
or
natural. Like
whatever. I guess commando, I'm not sure what to call it. But and she did, and I remember just sitting there when that happened. Um,
wow.
and she took a picture of it. And you probably could see it on that picture, even though you just see the back of my head and the side of my head. You probably could see the devastation in my face.
I'm
And-
sure.
yes, and I thought, what am I gonna do here? And so I tried to think about. I don't know what I tried to think about. I actually couldn't even think at the time, and
Hmm.
I just started to wear this really I I know now very unflattering wig
Oh, okay. Okay.
that didn't look right. And then for some reason, because it's my personality, I was like,
Hmm.
um, let me just see what's out here in the natural world. And I was like
Okay.
every other natural at that time. I bought everything on the market.
Hmm.
Everything. I had drawers of crap, and I was like, "This doesn't work. What is this? This is
Yes.
just just winging it, trying to figure it out." And then I was like, "You know what? I can read. I'm gonna take
Yes.
a class. I'm gonna figure out how to make something for myself." I wasn't even thinking about a business. I was thinking, I'm gonna figure out something to actually grow my hair back.
Absolutely.
And so I took a class. It was called with natural. She was out of Europe at the time.
Okay.
And she was like this six-figure girl who was doing natural products and teaching people how to do natural products. And so I took her class. It was an online class,
Hmm.
and I learned a lot. And it was truly just a little tiny bit enough about formulating that you could, not mess something up because there's really no chemicals in it.
Yes.
It's just truly natural oils. But I figured out how to put the right recipe together to add, because what I really was suffering from was really, really dry hair. Really,
Okay.
really dry. It was growing back dry. It was dry on
Yeah.
my head. I had all these different textures I didn't recognize. And so I did it, and I probably made up a couple batches of it or something, and I started using it. And I really started to see a little bit of growth, but I still was wearing that wig because
Yes.
yeah, I wasn't, I wasn't there. And it was so heartbreaking and freeing at the same time. My son was 11 at
Yes.
the time. And he said, when I got about, I don't know, inch, maybe 2 inches of hair, and I started to see it growing back in most places,
Hmm.
he said, Mom, you're beautiful.
Oh,
Wear your natural hair.
I love that.
Yes.
And I did.
Yes.
And I did. And it was the first time that I went in and I got what you call a comb twist.
Okay.
So it's enough to sort of wrap around the cone to give you some. And I absolutely loved it. And I was like, wow, I never saw myself that way. I was like, this is
Okay.
different. This is
Yes.
nice. This is actually beautiful. And I'll be honest with you, between that and sort of my son and how that worked out, that's essentially how the name Born Beautiful was born. You
Oh,
know,
wow.
I was like,
Yes.
everybody really is born beautiful. And
Yes.
kind of everything else you do is just an enhancement of how you want to do with that. And so
Absolutely.
that's how I came up with the name. So I still hadn't refined anything. I probably, I started out, I threw some mineral oil in it at first and all kinds of,
Yes.
not quite knowing or figuring it out. And then I was able to connect with someone who did have a brand who kind of had walked me through a little bit of the first product, and
Okay.
that's how
Okay.
I came up with the hair whip that I had, and I let friends and family use it, and they loved it. They loved it.
Wow.
Yeah, they absolutely loved it.
Yes. Okay. So now, are you seeing a hair care provider at this time? So are you taking the product to her? Is she using it on your hair, or is this just something that you were using yourself?
I was just using it myself. I
Okay.
was just using it myself. And the young lady that I told you actually, were the ones that shaved me. She
Yes.
did ask me, "What are you using?"
Wow.
And I
Okay.
said, I'm using, basically my own product."
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
And she said it, and one of my sister-in-laws, and because I had no confidence about, oh, I could actually sell this, both of them
Absolutely.
said, why don't you sell it? Maybe others can use it, because I'll be honest with you. I used to watch the TV ads and the TV and
Mhm.
everything, and they would have these, at that time, they would have these naturals on, and they would
Yes.
all have this big fluffy hair and, and pretty and stuff. And I was like, where they finding those ladies at? 'Cause
Yes.
all the women that look like me, our hair don't quite look like that.
Right.
We were still struggling, the 4 C's. We were still really struggling, you know,
Yes.
to figure it out. So um, I did. I just sort of started using it, and it started to catch on, and a lot of people started using it. And then I figured out that I could turn it into a brand, that I could turn it into something.
Because let me just say this, us as hair care providers, when we start asking questions about a product, like, okay, we're looking at your hair, like, okay, what are you using? it's something that we like. We don't when it's something when we start digging deeper into, okay, like I'm watching, I'm seeing, I'm loving the results. What are you using? So she had to be truly impressed with
So
what
she
your
had
hair
to be
was
truly.
doing.
Ah,
Yes.
that's
She had to be.
a
She had to be. Okay, so
yeah.
now, oh, so now, what about the current stylist that you were working with at that time?
What about how did she use the product?
Uh
Is that
huh.
what you're saying? Yeah, she used the product. She did use the product, and she actually sold it out of her salon for a while to just kind of get some of her
Wow.
clients used to it. And so she just really did that for me as a favor to say,
Wow.
I really like it. I like the smell. I like the feel. I like what it's doing to your hair. And she wanted to use it on some of her clients as well. And then she just to get my name out there, she did me a favor
Oh,
and started selling it for me without any kind of profit. She didn't take anything
wow.
from it. Yeah. It
And
was
now, was her client seeing the results, the same results that you were seeing?
I don't know 100%, but she kept using it.
Well
She
then
kept using it.
they
So
That's
I know that she did give me enough feedback to say they really like it and they really like how it smells and they really like how it feels. And she would say, hey, they keep turning around asking me, what is that you're putting on my hair? I really, that smells good, that feels good. Yeah.
Wow, I love that. Okay, so guys, I know you're hearing the story. And if you're just joining with us, Miss Jones just talked about the products that she used on her hair, products that she had to create herself from experiencing a chemical hair breakage, hair loss, which is truly devastating. Because when it comes to a chemical burn, you don't know how the scalp is going to react to that and how that hair is going to grow back in that area. And so as I know all of you out there, as I'm looking at, we're having this interview, I'm talking to you, but I'm looking at your hair because I'm like, oh my God. I just to hear about the burn and to see where your hair is at right now. And so now you how did you go about meeting this expert that we have on a platform right here, Miss Ellington?
Well, I have been in and out of the Association of Natural Hair Care, professional hair care,
Mhm.
and we're in COVID.
Yeah.
We're in COVID, so I'm really looking now and saying, okay, Daisy, it's time for you to figure out second gear. You got momentum with this first thing going, and so I watched Miss Angela sort of on a webinar that she was doing, and I immediately said, I really like her personality because sometimes, you can find people that might be an expert in something, but you don't
Yes.
feel drawn to them. And I said, I really like her personality. And so I signed up. I took a chance. I signed up for, I believe it was a 30-minute consult. I think it was about
Mhm.
30 minutes. And what was so amazing is that when I did that consult with her, she really embraced me. And actually, I think she ended up spending about an hour on the phone with me, even though I
Wow.
paid for
Wow.
30. And she believed in my brand. She believed in it sort of right away, or she believed in me. She
Yeah.
believed in what I was trying to represent. And so not only did we turn that consult into, hey, this is how we can organically grow the brand, she also became a mentor to me. And so it's just been a wonderful experience over the last it's been almost a year. It's just been a
Okay.
wonderful experience to have her mentorship, not only in just formulation, but also in how to run a business.
Oh, I love that. Well, okay. Well, this
Yeah.
beauty, this expert that we have right here, Miss Ellington. Hello, love. How are you?
hello. I'm doing well. How are you all doing today? This
Oh,
evening now.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I tell you, I have just heard something that was just shocking. I have seen that, guys, not from me, but I have heard from it from other hair care providers, and it is devastating. And so, Miss Ellington, so now when Daisy shared this her story with you behind her birthing this product, how I mean, what was your feelings behind that?
Actually, the details of the birthing of her product, I'm hearing for the first time, just like you.
Okay.
What drew me to Daisy was just her level of passion and knowledge. I say self-knowledge because she took the time to
Yes.
learn about the business. She had an vested interest in her products.
Yes.
She also recognized I'm not a chemist. This is something that has happened that's really, really going well, but I am a responsible, intelligent business owner, and I want to make certain as I continue to grow that I create products that maintain a level of quality, that are safe and are effective. And because she was so engaged and confident in what she was able to do and
Mhm.
open to receive help, she just had this humbling spirit about her. So it
Yes.
was automatic. Daisy, I didn't know you were going to tell about me staying on the call longer because my business coach always say, Angela, you are doing this for a living. But when you meet when those spirits connect like that and someone
Yes.
is serious about growing their business, it is very, very it's just a good feeling for someone who's been in the industry as long as I have, and to see entrepreneurs with this
Yes.
type of energy and engagement and just determination to not just launch a product, but to make certain she launched a quality, effective product.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Absolutely. So now, Ms. Ellington, we know that you're an expert in the industry. So can you give us a little knowledge behind your expertise?
Yes, as it stated, this is 35 years for me in the industry. Yes, 28 of the 35 is in corporate America. My last position in corporate America was assistant vice president at L'Oreal USA for ethnic research and
Wow.
innovation. So I touched several brands, such as Mazzani and Matrix and Dark and Lovely, and even as a consultant, touch brands such as Cream of Nature, Lot of Body, even Strength of Nature. So this is truly my passion, and
Yes.
that's why I gravitate towards other passionate individuals. So as a chemist and also as an inventor, I wanted to make certain that I actually support and help like-minded individuals
Yes.
and to do my part to elevate and empower them so that they can have their own successful brand. I believe we're here to serve. I believe too much
Yes.
is given, much is required. And so
Yes.
this gives me an opportunity to serve clients like Daisy, who I'm enjoying every moment of it. And it's a good feeling. I use my 35 years of expertise
Wow.
to serve.
Yes. Oh, I absolutely love that. Absolutely love that. And so now, when she actually introduced this product to you, so now as a chemist, because as a hair care provider, when we meet individuals, the first thing we do, we look at the hair, we're assessing as we're conversating. So when you got this product, did you start dissecting, like, okay, let me see what's in here? Oh, wow, I like it. What was your thoughts behind it?
No, I didn't do that because I think it's a thin line, especially with scientists, where you
Yes.
may be judging what someone else did. I took a
Okay.
different approach. I applaud her for what she has done.
Yes.
And I applaud her for what we're going to do. So for me,
Yes.
it was about moving forward and hearing her ideas for the future of her brand. And that's where we started. And Daisy was very much engaged. I mean, she knows what feels right to her. And now I
Yes.
understand better after hearing her personal experience. She knows what feels right and she knows what doesn't feel right.
Yes.
And I always tell individuals this, my students, whether I'm mentoring student or whether I'm sharing it with hair care providers or other entrepreneurs, we have to make certain that yes, we give technology, provide technology that really makes a difference for the quality of our hair, because we're always concerned about dryness. We're always concerned about breakage that could be as a result of dryness. And we need to do that. That's what we are
Yes.
supposed to do. The extra is to make our customers feel amazing. And that
Yes.
comes with the touch and the feeling of your hair. Daisy knew beyond a shadow of a doubt what she wanted that 4C hair to feel like. So
Yes.
it has been a pleasure working with her, because although I'm a chemist and we talked about my L'Oreal experience and etc., when we're speaking of Born Beautiful product,
Yes.
Daisy will tell me, Angela, we're going to need a little bit more of this, a little bit more of that. And I love that, because I always tell individuals, if you assume that someone else knows more about what you're birthing,
Yes.
then that's a question mark for me. It should be a partnership. Yes, I'm the
Hmm.
chemist, so I should know more about ingredients and I should know about the total balance of the formula, because I'm a
Yes.
firm believer that I support ingredients, but I support even more the total formula, because they all have to work together.
Yes.
And Daisy respected that. And so it was a very good relationship, because I knew where she was coming from the feel of 4C, because I also did the big chop from relaxer and now
Okay.
natural. So I understood what she was saying. And so it was a longer process that I think either one of us was anticipating. And COVID had a lot to do with that, because COVID also controlled the mail delivery and influenced the mail
Yes.
delivery and everything else. But we enjoyed this time because we also, as she said I mentored her, but
Uh-huh.
she sold into me also. Um,
Yes.
'Cause she is a business person. She is. So I don't know how much I taught her about business. I think we were doing that together, because I tell everyone, entrepreneurship is different from
Mhm.
corporate. And so I'm
Yes.
learning how to become an entrepreneur along my journey, and all of my clients have supported me in that manner.
Okay, so now let me just touch the fact, guys, that we are speaking with someone who has birthed this product. But Daisy, I want to truly touch the emotional part of what you went through, because we can talk about, the chemical burn, your hair falling out, you are a trainer, you're there in front of individuals. We could talk about that. But now the emotional part attached to that, very serious,
Yeah.
because we're talking about your self confidence.
Mhm.
Did you experience going through depression at all?
Absolutely.
Mm,
Absolutely.
mm,
I
mm,
would say
mm,
almost immediately. Almost immediately.
mm.
Because I had lost like a part of what I felt like defined me. Um,
Yes.
my look,
Yes.
whatever look that is you have at the time that you, and I wasn't sure I could get it back. And at the
Yes.
time, I was in. No, we weren't engaged. I was dating someone that I really wanted to marry, and we did marry. And he was part of that healing process. My husband.
Yes.
Um, but I wasn't sure how he would feel about it. Wasn't
Absolutely.
sure how my family would feel about it, my son. And so it wasn't the typical. I'm just gonna go natural because I think it's cool.
Yes.
It was it just happened, and then I was sitting there, and I had
Forced.
to like pull myself out of that state. And
Wow.
part of developing this product is what helped me pull myself out of that. Had it not been for that situation, I probably could never see myself in this industry, not in this way.
Oh no, absolutely. Because, and let me just say this, and Miss Ellington, let me know if I'm wrong. Okay, because you've worked with a lot of major brands. There are companies that, and when I say this, it is no relation to no brands that you have just disclosed. But I know that you being in your being an expert in this industry and what you do, and so many brands, so many companies are creating brand because of what is trending. And so there are individuals that just look at ingredients and say, okay, this does this, let me just put this together. Let me put that together. Let me, if it works, it works. Let me use it. Oh, okay, let me try something else. But for you, Daisy, this had to work.
Yes.
This had to work because when you are given a product from a professional, a dermatologist, our specialist, and you realize that this is not working, do you know how many individuals would have went to that wig and just stayed there? I'm just going to say that because where do you go? So I, first of all, let me just say, I commend you, sister. I commend you because of what you battled and went through with that. And the fact that you did not give up, how many of us just say, you know what, it's going? It's like this is just it. So the faith behind that, how you spoke over that product and said, oh, this is gonna work. It has to work, and you kept at it, it's until you started seeing results. And then from that, you took it further, and then you partnered with the expert and said, "Oh, we about to take it to the hill." So
Yeah.
I am truly
Yeah.
excited about that. So, Miss Ellington, this turmeric and fig. First of all, I didn't even know that you could create product with turmeric and fig. Let me just say that.
Yes, turmeric and fig again. Daisy came, she knew what she was looking for. And for her, moisturization is always extremely important. And that's true for most 4C girls.
Yes.
But she also wanted something that will help promote scalp health. She
Yes.
also wanted something that would be, stimulating, along with massaging will help increase blood circulation. And so turmeric is in the family of ginger. Actually, turmeric and ginger comes from the same plant family. And so turmeric can give you that feeling. It helps support, anti-inflammatory
Okay.
properties. So when Daisy came to me regarding, turmeric and fig, my mindset as a chemist that focus on the total formula is to start creating this formula with the various needed parts.
Okay.
So with conditioners and with oils, you want something that's and I'm going to come back and address the moisturizing because we know moisturizing when it comes to oil is already another topic within itself. But we do want our hair to feel soft. We want it to actually be manageable. So
Mhm.
we need it to comb easy to reduce the chance of breakage that's associated, with friction, especially for curly hair. And so it was my job then to hear her, to see what she was looking for, and then package that with, I call, support ingredients to surround turmeric and
Oh,
fig. So I think we kind of ended up with saying, these products, turmeric, figs, and they also infuse with other products to help deliver on the benefit because I myself always encourage customers and consumers to look at all the ingredients because it
yes.
is the total ingredient list that's delivering on the performance of the product. And they are unique. Like turmeric is very unique in its properties, and so is fig. So her two choices, that was her research. And she came to me and asked me what I thought about it. And I told her she chose, two great products. Now it's my job to make certain that I formulate it where we cover all of her benefits, all of
Yes.
the things that she needs for her 4C consumers.
Well, I tell you, you truly have something amazing here. I love your testimonials that you have online. Guys, you have to go and check out her testimonials. They're absolutely amazing. The pictures, to see what you have actually gone through and to see those beautiful tresses right now is absolutely amazing. It is. And so I'm truly excited about it. I'm gonna have to definitely get me some. Definitely have to get me some because I want to try this turmeric and fig. That is something that we have not seen in a product. So I'm truly excited to see the benefits behind that, but to even know much more so that you have created this. And so we say thank you. The industry definitely says thank you. And so now where can we get more information? No, you launching this product now. Has it launched?
So we have launched. We're launching on Mother's Day,
Oh,
and it's fitting. Mother's Day, birth, born beautiful, giving birth to it is sort of
Yeah.
fitting in around all of that. So we are launching the two products, which is it's a hair oil, a hair growth serum, and the deep conditioner. We're launching both on Mother's Day, and so in April we'll start campaigning for it and advertising it on Facebook and Instagram and my website for individuals to hopefully we can get pre-ordering set up and people can pre-order at that time. But just watch for us. We're gonna launch it in May around Mother's Day, and we're gonna start campaigning for it in April. Yeah.
okay. Well, can we put together like a basket for me to do a giveaway?
We can, yes.
I would love to do a basket as a giveaway. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Definitely would love to do that. And
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
just so excited about it. I really am. Because this partnership is definitely going to be amazing when you have someone that has worked with brands such as who you have been connected to, Miss Ellington. Wow. I'm truly excited to see what this is going to be. I'm truly excited
Yeah.
that this is
We
going
are
to be
too.
for us.
Because she
For
was so
us.
earth. I was like, oh, really? She's not down
Because we're here to serve. If you are grounded and you remember that, it should
Absolutely.
be easy conversation. Yes.
Absolutely. So, guys, definitely go and follow her. Her IG is Born Beautiful 2 with the, what you call that little sign?
It's an underscore.
With the underscore.
Yeah.
Okay, Born Beautiful 2 with the underscore. And then for individuals, now, Miss Ellington, do you answer questions pertaining to ingredients or if anyone having the questions even pertaining to the born beautiful product line, then can individuals email you?
They
For
can. We also have a frequently asked question on the Born Beautiful products on the website.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was getting ready to say for the Born Beautiful, I would request that they go directly to Daisy and the Born Beautiful site. But if they have any questions regarding ingredients, or if they are interested in developing their own product line, I only do customized formulation, then they can reach out to me at www.deindustriesinc.com. So that's DE Industries, plural, Inc.com.
Okay, yes, you guys, you have it. And so, ladies, thank you so much. I greatly,
Thank you.
greatly appreciate having you on the show. Daisy, thank you so much again for sharing your story. And so, definitely, guys, look to see these ladies back at some point in time. And then we have your information here, Ms. Ellington. So definitely their information will be in the comment section of this live here. Definitely go back, check it out, reach out. Again, my name is Morello Kane. This is the platform of the hair debate, the platform where we come to debunk, debate, and discover
Yeah.
all things hair. You ladies have a beautiful night.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. You
Yes,
too.
thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.